Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Kicking off the week again with another Monday grind. I've got a real nice one lined up today as well. 9 bands we're going to check out. Thanks very much if you wish me happy birthday over the weekend. I was 40 years old. Doesn't feel any different to any other time. Whatever. Got myself a cool Razor Eater shirt in the post though. That was nice. Now today what we're going to do, a couple of weeks ago I was looking on Facebook. The guy was posting this video about, and I checked it out. It was very, very nice. It's a nice long list of power violence bands. Let me see how many is on here. 32 bands are on here, which is dope. Checked it out. Some really nice ones in here as well. I was like, very cool selection. But he also posted some videos in there as well. So what I've done today is yoinked most of the videos that he had on there, although some of them we did have on there before. A lot of these bands we have actually checked out on the channel as well, so we're doing all right over here as well, I think. But yeah, he's had some videos in here which I've yoinked out of here, but because of that I looked on pages that those videos were posted on and found out a bunch of cool grindcore pages of people uploading stuff, live stuff, videos, whatever. So I've actually got quite a nice grindcore queue going at the moment, about 60 videos in the queue, which is dope. Here we go. So what I thought I'd do today is just spin a bunch of the videos that were on this one. As you can see, there's kind of videos on here. Ones that we haven't had on the channel. There's 9 here to check out. Let's give it a spin. First one is called TRØMA. The track is called Frappe. As I say, there's some new channels here. Look, Grind Goat, who I've subscribed to now. Looks like we're going to be able to get some more stuff out of these guys. Dope. Let's give it a spin. Bunch of short ones. Should have called this one Sucker Punch. Maybe that's what Le Frappe means. Dope. Pound violence band from France. Sick. Now we know these guys on a Snop. Very cool. This one we haven't checked out before though. Waking Fright. Sick. This band's super dope. We've checked out thousands of grindcore bands on this channel now, and no other than, you know, there's quite a lot of overlap in grindcore of bands sounding pretty similar, but no one comes quite through with the same kind of approach to the grind as on a Snop. They got their own thing going on. Next band is called Lovgun. This is maybe 3 tracks. It's only 1 minute 48. Let's give it a spin. Sick. Crazy video, but man, these guys are super nice. Mixing it up, a bunch of dope ass riffs in there that only lasted for about 2 bars. Sick. Next band is called Klonns. This track is called Vessel. Man, what a great sound on this one. Really dark and raw and just kind of old school sounding. Went great with the visual as well. But this is a new one. It's uploaded on March the 10th. Tokyo these guys are from. Yeah, super dope. Vocals sounded great as well in there. Just sounded old school and rough and tapey. Nice. Next band is called Truth of All Death. We're getting some loads of new bands on the channel as well today. This is E for Extinction. Not seen that movie before. Looks pretty cool. Dope. Another great sound to this one. Just harsh and raw. I like it as well with these power violence bands where they've got that kind of caveman shouting stuff in there. Roar, 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 roar. Sounds cool. It's just a different kind of vocal. Next band is called Shrivel Up. The track is called Exceeding New Limits of Disgust, which is a cool name. One thing I love about these Grindcore Mondays is when I hit play, I just never know what kind of sound we're going to get from these bands, you know, and it's different every single time because it's just so many different ways to approach this music in terms of the mix and the overall sound and what actually works for the music. You know, if we were checking out 9 metalcore bands today, modern metalcore, you'd expect them all to sound the same: punchy drums, thick chunky guitars, chunky riffs, etc., etc. When you press play on these bands, just could get anything coming through. Sick. Next band is called Retro Gusto. Did we have these guys on already? No. This is Tropical Depression.
Gonna show you how to have the perfect vacation. Gonna sink you up to the island vibration. What do you say?
Another crazy sound to this one. It sounded amazing. Sounded dope as hell. You couldn't get away with it in any other kind of music to have your mix and sound like that. But this stuff you can. You wouldn't think as well when you're making a sound like that, you'd think, you know, the people are deranged or something like that. They're actually just having a laugh with it. You know, there's a tongue-in-cheek element to this kind of music as well. It's not super serious, and you can see that in the videos. We've got two more bands to check out. This is Girth. The track is called Gurgitators. Sick. Man, we're having some absolutely dope bands today. And the last one we're going to check out today, maybe this is two bands, EEGD, Empyaema. This is Landslide of Organs, which is a dope name. Here we go. Well, there you go. We've checked out 9 bands. We've had 9 different mixes and sounds. I think this is Landslide of Organs, and that was 2 different tracks there. Sick! You never know with these bands. Man, this kind of music is just crazy. Until you press play, you don't know exactly how it's going to sound, other than you know it's just going to sound mental, heavy as hell, ridiculous energy, and just power violence. You know, that's what it is all about. The name is perfect for this kind of genre because it just describes the sound and the energy of it perfectly. But saying that, until you hit play, you know, you don't know if it's going to be a dirty, raw, low-endy mix, if it's going to be tinny and just kind of mental sounding, tapey, whatever. It's going to sound crazy. It's not going to sound like a nice, clean studio recording. That's for sure. But it's going to sound absolutely sick. And this is one of the only styles of music that A, does that, and B, can get away with it as well. Because, you know, if you approach metalcore in the same way, or even death metal and stuff like that, that expect certain boxes to be ticked for it to be the sound, you know, you just can't get away with the way these bands are approaching the mix of just, you know, just ratcheting everything up and not caring about it sounding crisp and clean or any of that garbage. They want it to sound as mental and as distorted as hell. That's the point. Sick. I love it. We've checked out a bunch of sick bands today, a bunch of new bands to the channel as well. And as I say, that's led me to a bunch of new channels that hopefully will keep getting these bands on and other new bands because they're uploading stuff we haven't seen before. Sick! We're getting about on the internet now with the grindcore stuff. Hopefully we'll kind of get our name about enough so that whenever a grindcore band puts out a video, you'll see it on this channel at some point. That'll be sick. Hopefully you're having a good week starting off this week. I can't be having a good week just yet because it's only Monday. But I meant to say, hope you're going to have a good week this week. We've got some nice bands coming up on the channel this week, so hit subscribe and all that jazz if you want to keep checking out bands. Otherwise, we'll see you next week for some more Monday grind if you're here for the grind. We'll see you around, guys. Bye.